Aha! This is where we need to go to speak to Varric and maybe Hawke. Is it time? Are we going to actually get to fucking chat with Hawke? Although, I don't think I did change my Hawke that much, right? So it'll just be my Hawke with a different haircut or something, I think. Oh! Use the iconic default appearance or recreate the custom appearance. I see. Fuck. Wait, the face doesn't even look that much like. Well, we didn't have that. Oh god, I swear that face doesn't look that similar at all. Where's the hair? Shouldn't there be a hair option? There it is. I mean, definitely none of those. Wait, maybe that one? No, wait, that's... Wait, do I have the same hair in... I feel like that was very similar hair. Do I have the same hair in Inquisition as I did in 2? I swear that face doesn't look that similar to what Hawke... it's a little bit similar. I see it more now that I've got the hair. But I swear that's still a bit different of a face to how Hawke looked in 2. But I'm pretty sure that's all I really changed. I'm sure there was a little bit. I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck with it that much. I don't wanna do it's cool that they let you recreate it, because I was like, but how are they gonna go with this when you can't import it? But it does make sense that they just let you redo it. But then, because it's a different game, different tech and everything, it's not gonna look exactly the same. My Hawke, I feel, had a bit more of an angular face, but I think this is close enough that we can deal with it and say this is Marion. So holy shit, we are actually about to see what's been going on.
Inquisitor, meet Hawke, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawke, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
Yo, nice haircut.
Impressive view. Reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
Man, this is so cool. This is really cool. I love that they actually incorporated Hawke into the sequel. I know how that feels.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
I'd welcome
Varric
it.
said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Is that reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible, but we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Loghain.
Oh shit.
Last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
How do you know Loghain?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Thank you.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Awesome. Find the Warden operation available. You fought Corypheus.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it.
Yeah. Where have you been?
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Thank God for that. Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him. Except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I mean, I don't think there was nothing left in him. We didn't kill him. We had the opportunity to kill him, and we chose not to. And he then fought alongside us for the rest of the game. So, I feel like that's a bit of a change in character. Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they
Yeah,
now?
where's Merrill?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Abilene take my sister out of the Free Marches. Merrill is helping Elven refugees who were displaced by the war.
Nice.
I didn't want to take her away from that. Merrill spent enough time fighting for her life with me.
That's nice. What has Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Cool. Here lies the abyss. Meet Hawke's Warden ally, and it's the spit. Man, what a cool... I wish the lighting was a bit better. I could get a better screenshot. It is quite funny that I think we have... I think my Hawke in DA2 has near identical hair to my Hawke in Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm pretty sure that was about as close to the Hawke, to the hair as I could get. Like, I don't think it's exactly the same. I don't think there was a exactly the same option, but super cool. Now that this has happened, it makes me think that
Let
maybe,
me know if you have any other questions.
maybe we can
Otherwise, I'll meet you
fucking
at
speak to the hero of Ferelden.
We'll talk later.
Right.
Just maybe. It is possible that they will bring the hero back. And then that means it's possible that they could bring Morrigan back. And we could learn what the fuck was going on with the fucking, what's it called? Illuvian? The mirror thing? And what her plans were for the kid and everything. Like, that's so long ago now. That was Dragon Age Origins, and then just nothing mentioned about it at all in 2, and nothing, so far at least, mentioned about it in Inquisition. And I need to know. Please don't let them just drop that forever. Where's Varric gone now? Varric must be available to talk somewhere, right? I can't tell if I'm being fucking blind or if he just isn't here. I feel like he's just not here. Maybe you have to leave and come back and then he'll return?
We should get to Crestwood as soon as possible. My contact in the Warden...
We'll talk.
Right.
I'll try trying to jump off the edge, not talk to you. Huh. Nailed it. Right, now you wanted to know. Did we read this? No. Brick mark. Skyhold has stolen bricks. Found a brick mark I know from my elder's notes. Fired in High Ever before it was sacked in 480. That was Orlais, but this style isn't, so it's probably looted. There may be others. That time is long past, but the Inquisitor should know where they live. Our cause rights are great or wrong. Crimes of the past will be eclipsed soon enough as this becomes the home of the Inquisition. But send word to High Ever so they can amend their histories.
You knew where Hawke was all along.
Banter.
Damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
Whoa! Calm.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
I'ma stay out.
I expected you to tell the truth. I told you what was at stake.
So I just hand her over on your say-so? It's okay, Hawke. This zealot isn't crazy. I promise. Look at her. She's finally lost it.
It is quite funny, but you should stop this fighting.
All right, you've both made your point.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawke, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawke would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric, you bastard. Varric's not at fault. His reasoning is entirely logical that he wouldn't tell you.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawke most, Varric kept her secret.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unfair, dude.
That's unworthy of you.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawke had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand.
Well, it's
but
worked
I didn't,
out.
did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawke. I'm such a fool.
It's all worked out now. What if it had been different?
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawke down?
Honestly, Hawke might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. She supported the Mage Rebellion after all. She wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawke, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Don't blame yourself.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawke or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
That was surprisingly more explosive than I was expecting. I thought she'd be pissed at him. I didn't think she'd be throwing tables.
Greetings.
I have some more questions.
Any
Why
luck?
am I not surprised?
Tell
I would
Nope.
prefer...
No luck. Right, do we know where Varric is now? Cassandra, Sarah, Iron Bull. That's Blackwall. Hey, he's inside. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Did I talk to you?
Inquisitor.
I guess so. Where was that?
Long asserted itself. Well,
Out here.
about that?
No, I haven't. I just remembered I looked down from my room up on that balcony and I saw this place and then I was just like, hang on, I've never actually been here. This fucking place is so big, man. Hang on, plant seed?
Fertile ground even
Plant
here.
seeds in the nursery to grow
This
herbs for
hold has
crafting.
everything.
Except we don't have any. Fantastic. Man, this place is just huge. Construction reports scaffolding. Third fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive an anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but that makes it a fight to build it up. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Oh, hi.
Watch that tip, Morris.
Okay. Boo, doors to nowhere. Boo. Wait, what's that? Oh. Right, I see, I see. Then this takes us to a balcony, okay. Was there no reason to come up here? Goddamn. Boo, you can't jump down. Whoa, that was... Okay, so that leads over there. And that's where we spoke. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Getting my bearings. Hello? Bride of the Maker. Maker, though I am but one, I have called in your name, and those who come to serve will know your glory. I remembered for them. They will see what can be gained, and though we are few against the wind, we are yours. Letter to an Inquisition agent. My darling Wilbur, I'm so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village, it makes me happy to know you're doing your part. I'm sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like when things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. You must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains? It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Why? Your name is Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of River Dane. We're all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? I think I know why Wilbur doesn't write often. Hi.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimal. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. You will be missed.
Welcome aboard. He thought highly of me?
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Alright. Oh, hey.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Did you make me Inquisitor?
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
I will prove myself worthy.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of the winter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
An old god.
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
Sounds familiar.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus disagrees with that.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Again, oh, hello, someone just fucking appeared right there. Again, that sounds different.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Like mine?
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark, could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of Darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
It matches, but not perfectly.
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of
Oh,
mankind.
he's back!
We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus.
I
hope they
wouldn't.
help you.
Unfortunately. I feel like Corypheus is telling the truth. Like, whoever wrote the Chant of Light, I guess they're saying it was songs of Andraste, but like, Andraste wasn't there. Andraste was not with these people as they fucking yeeted themselves into the Fade. So, I guess it depends whether you believe that Andraste is this, you know, all-knowing figure or not. And I don't. I mean, there is something with Andraste because her ashes did cure what's-his-face. But that might have been... I don't know. Anything could have been done with those ashes in the time. Like, the ashes were kept by people for ages, so... It could be that they were imbued with magical property, and it wasn't her that was magical. Who knows? There's any number of reasons, but Corypheus himself was there, and if he says that he got there and it was already black, and there was no whispers at all or whatever, I am inclined to believe him. I don't feel like he would make that up to cope with the fact that he did in fact see the Maker and the Maker cast them down and all that. I feel like if that had happened, then he'd be like, yeah, that happened, and I want to go and kill the Maker. But instead he's like, no, there is no Maker. Like, I feel like if that had happened, I feel like he would specifically be saying he wants to kill a god, not that there isn't one. You know?
Herald of Unrest.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
Still in shock, for the most part. To see Haven destroyed so soon after the Conclave. You saved many, but still lives were lost. And traveling through the wilderness did not make treating injuries easier. For all that, though, more people arrive every day. Some are refugees, but others want to help. Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Cool.
Farewell.
Be well, Inquisitor.
Good chats. Good chats. Did I try this door? Yeah. Man, there's just such an insane amount of people to talk to. It's actually crazy.
Inquisitor.
Wait, you weren't Maeve before. You were Thren before, weren't you? Wasn't Varric around here? Yeah, right here. You alright?
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
Well,
What the fuck was I looking at there?
How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Talk to Cassandra.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry. Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
You beat him before.
If you and Hawke defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you find the prison?
How did you and Hawke even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawke. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawke's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Well, we'll find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
I don't think this is your fault. Well, I mean, I guess if you hadn't... Well, yeah. Maybe it is kind of your fault. And Hawke's fault. If we hadn't done that... I mean, well... I guess the cope is that even if you hadn't played DA2, then this game would still exist, and I presume Corypheus would still be the villain, so he would have got out anyway, even if that hadn't happened. Or I guess even if you haven't played DA2, then they just say that that is what happened anyway. So yeah, it is kind of your fault. You probably shouldn't have unlocked the locks. But I'll tell you it's not your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawke to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Alright. You see Vivienne upstairs.
Need something?
I have questions about Hawke.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Carry on.
That's just the same as before. Is there anything new? Personal question, Red Lyrium, Corypheus?
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
How did you find him?
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carta clan that went rogue.
This is a little bit of a
They were
retread.
sending assassins after the Hawke family.
I want to hear
We
it.
tracked them to a rune in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful darkspawn.
Why didn't they just kill him?
I've never heard of Wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control Warden somehow. They couldn't attack him. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
What is he?
He looks like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The Wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a Magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
You said he should be dead.
You and Hawke both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
All right. I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem. Need something?
Red Lyrium.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the Lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a Lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite
I
subject.
think these are retreads. I think the Corypheus stuff was the only new bit, right? Did it say I have another judgment to make? No. I could have sworn it came up with that I did, but I guess not. Okay, wait, fuck, wrong door. I thought that was the way to the war room. I think all 3 people are back, so we can send them off on a new thing.
Greetings.
Let's
Nothing
speak
new
later.
from you.
Another time.
God, it's so depressing how many fucking things there are on here. This is new. Find the Warden. Right, this is a main quest thing. Okay. But this came up after the others, so I guess we'll do that. We'll do it in the order they came up, I suppose.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
I guess it only came up after because we put off talking to Varric. So that doesn't actually mean anything. Right, what's this? We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered, of course. Quite disturbing. Jar of bees grenade recipe. Right. Of course. Report ready. Nightingale. Our operatives harassed the enemy and created enough confusion for the Dalish to withdraw safely to a more defensible area. After investigation, your suspicions were correct. These are bandits in name only. Though they wear no colours, they are mercenaries bought and paid for by Duke Antoine of Wickham himself. It is unclear what caused Antoine to turn on the Dalish, but he should not be trusted. Is that... Wait, if we went with Josephine, wasn't she going to go to him? So it's a good thing we didn't do that. In public, he fully supports the Inquisition, even pledging gold to our coffers, but he has a private agenda currently unknown. I can continue gathering information, but suspicions in Wickham are high after the bandits ran into trouble, and any sabotage inside the city runs a high risk of detection. Huh. And that's just... there's nothing further there? Okay. Fuck, man, there's so much. I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. Oh, right. Specializations... oh, wait, there's this one as well. A memorial for Haven. Please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. May it stand forever as a testament to the tenacity of the faith in times of great trial. Edgy dagger grip. Sure. Right. Specializations for the Inquisitor. What is this? I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join, but can we inspect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? She is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific, I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. Josephine... oh wait, this is no time required at all? The circles may have dispersed, but we still have our contacts. There are powerful mages not tied to the rebellion who can offer training.
Inquisitor?
The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. Okay. Power for a price? Oh, what one sounds interesting? Power for a price. A formal document with impeccable filigree? It is time. The Inquisitor commands a small kingdom. It is time to exercise the weight of her influence. There remain uninvolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and arls. Where they could not be engaged with plight or passion, they can be compelled through mercenary means, but there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and the dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. Thereafter, she need not carry influence, she can simply buy it. A fate of your own to display the allied and powerful. Do not display, we will show your reach by simply being where it is most beneficial. Or a grand march, if we are to show weight, show the legion that you command. Make it known the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. I mean, I feel like probably the powerful respect power, right? So I feel like a fate or just being around places won't have the same impact on them as a fucking massive, like, here's my army bitches kind of thing.
All right.
So let's do Cullen. Gain Orzamar's friendship. We've received a message from Orzamar. Knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Thedas, King Balin officially declared his support for the Inquisition. These are not participating, but they still have times. That's weird. I would advise sending a delegation to Orzamar as soon as possible to cement this alliance. Sounds like a plan.
At your service.
Go, go, gadget, go. And then we should probably acquire the Arcanist, shouldn't we? Skyhold has incredible potential for rune crafting and mastercraft smithing, if only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an Arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage throughout their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but this Arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. A full retinue will secure her safety. Alliance can overwhelm any concern. The owners of where she will travel need only be convinced of the worth of pleasing us. Or, to bar passage, they must know she's there. They will not. Oh, this is 0 minutes as well. The Arcanist has been secured, despite great cost and the concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages. She awaits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercroft. Alright. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Fiona. We got word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? Rebel mages may not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask the Banon for help. They're likely afraid to come out of hiding. I can send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect them. Or I can send a few agents with a mage from Redcliffe to persuade these cells to come in. Yeah, sure.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, so that's 12 minutes. This one is 56. And this one is 39, okay. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. And now we have the Arcanist to speak to in the Undercroft. Man, it's actually insane how much there is to do here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is... Oh, hello. Wait, Josephine's ready to... Oh, wait, no, that's just because some were done instantly. What is this? What? What was that? That was weird. Before the dawn, smuggler letters found.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Who pronounces it Arcanist? It's Arcanist. What is that?
Hello there.
Oh shit! Is this the fucking girl that we sent to the?
Don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
I'm sure I know the name Dagna. Is this the girl that we sent to the circle when we met her in Orzammar? Is this her? I can't remember if her name was Dagna. Maybe she'll say.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Herod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost. Where did you study magic?
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns
It
out,
is her!
Not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful.
That's so
In that
cool.
section, I visited a half-dozen circles. The wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
I really love that. I really love that they brought her back. I didn't think that was ever going to come up. Why did you agree to join us?
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Veil? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
You're welcome. Let's talk about your title.
What qualifies you to be an Arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
I wonder who would be here if we hadn't. Because, like, we did... It was a quest, right? To send her to the Circle of Mages in Origins. So if we refused, which we could have done, I wonder who the Arcanist would be.
What is it you do, exactly?
I was born to the Forge. That's literal in the Smith caste. So the hammer and tongue, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
You can make masterworks?
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the Forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Tell me about enchanting.
What's the story with enchanting?
Are we going to see Mr. Enchantment?
In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Mostly. Cool.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right. What can I do for you?
You noticed the anchor.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. Sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
A Grey Warden helped you? The hero for Elden.
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies.
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
You gave up your home.
You gave up so much, left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
It's so cool that, like, just little decisions that my character 2 games ago made, that something that seemed pretty inconsequential at the time. Just like, oh, this kid wants to study magic. Yeah, we'll help her, you know. It's what she wants to do with her life. That's her choice to make. We'll give her some help. And, like, just that little decision of helping her all that time ago with a different person, it then affects 10 years later this new character I'm playing in this new journey. Like, it's very cool. Even though obviously the Dragon Age games are a lot less directly connected than, say, the Magic Age. Mass Effect games. I don't know. Magic Age was what I was initially going to say. A lot less connected than the Mass Effect games, where it's like, obviously it's a trilogy and it's direct continuation, same characters, etc. There are all these smaller links, and I do really appreciate that, at least. You must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The Surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, they're castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
The Warden sounds special.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. Saved me.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me. Ready for anything, Inquisitor.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together.
All right.
Ready for anything, Inquisitor?
Dagna, show me what you...
Here's how it goes.
Okay, that's just a repeat. Cool. Modify weapons, modify armor, craft weapons. Masterwork Wave Blade. Is there a masterwork fucking... Oh, the stuff I picked out the chest are these things that you can then craft. I see. 55 to 62 DPS, that's not as good as what I've got, is it? No. 87. I mean, I know mine's upgraded, but still. So nothing is remotely as good as what I've got. So I do have a bunch of this cloth and stuff that I could put in. And then it's all different primary slot, utility slot, offense slot, defense slot. Plus 8% barrier damage bonus. Alright, I haven't been looking on the right as well. Plus 6% heal on kill? Is that like guaranteed? Or is that part of the offense slot that it's 1.5% chance to heal? Then why does that say 6%? Or it's a 1.5% chance to heal for 6% of my health? Oh, right. This is the offense... Oh, I see. Why does it... It says underneath weapon crafting up there, it says offense. So it's saying that what I get will be in the offense slot. Yeah, that makes sense. This 2.5% barrier damage bonus, 10% barrier damage bonus. But then why does it tell me all the others if this is only giving me the offense? Whatever. Right. Do you have anything new to say about her?
Inquisitor.
What do you think of Dagna?
Any thoughts about our new tenant?
You sure she doesn't own the place? Acts like it.
No offense, it needed work.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. Don't mind me. Been a lot of change lately. Cheery as sugared flowers she is.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
All right. Well, that is where we're going to leave it for today. I really thought we'd be getting out of Skyhold in this recording session, but that's another 2 parts down, and we have still not left. However, I think it is guaranteed that next time we will be off somewhere new. Although we will start off by going and seeing who we can send out, because I think Leliana just got back, I think it said. But apart from that, we've done everything here, I think. Is there anything? Inquisitor's Path. Here lies the Abyss. Varrica's a friend named Hawke, who fought Corypheus once before, and now fears Great Wardens are under the influence of the ancient Darkspawn. And then the contact is Loghain, so that's kind of pog. Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. The fate of Empress Celine and all of Orlais has been threatened. And... oh, right. Where was this? Is this here in camp? I forgot about this. The time has come for the Inquisitor to master a combat technique. Only the best trainers will do. Speak to the trainers. What's this? Sarah says there's trouble in Verschiel. One of Solus's old friends. Right, yeah. Before the dawn, Corypheus has invested great time and effort. Oh, this is Cullen's quest. Yes. Believes intercepting caravans smuggling red lyrium in the Emerald Graves could get the Inquisition closer to taking him down. Okay, so there's a lot to do there. Skyhold, this is what I was looking for. Have an item enchanted. Have Harriet create a masterwork. I guess we'll do that at some point. A superior tower. With the right materials, improvements can be made to the main tower. We have spirit essence. We need 3 quarries and 2 logging stands. Okay. A better courtyard. We need so much fucking elf fruit. Oh my god. Well, I guess we're going to be picking every elf fruit we see. And a greener garden. We need, again, that much elf fruit. And a fucking shitload of spindleweed too. So we actually need 60 elf fruit to get both of those. Oh, fuck me. And tons of quarries and logging stands. So yeah, is this trainer thing, is that on the map or... yes. Down here. Huh, there's 3. Okay. Alright, well that is the plan for next time then. I guess we'll go and see the trainers first, and then maybe that'll give time for a couple of the others to come back off their jobs. And then, at last, we will head out. I promise. I promise we will finally leave this awesome place. It's just so big. That's what she said. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around. Share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks for watching. See you then.